What's going on, guys? Tournzy with you today. Welcome back to another NHL 17 video. Coming at you with another Edmonton Oilers franchise mode. Haven't played this in a couple days. I always live stream this series, so I can do it whenever. Just let me know when you guys want it. But yeah, we're jumping into our second ever playoff run with the Edmonton Oilers. This is our fourth season, I believe. Fourth or fifth. I'll have to double check that. I think it's the fourth year. But you can see we're up against the LA Kings. If you watched any of the previous episodes, you'll know that the LA Kings actually kicked us out of the playoffs last year, so this is a big matchup for us. Before we do anything, let's go ahead and take a look at our lines. I'll show you what we got. You can see we have a pretty good forward core right here. Milan Lucic, Connor McDavid, Jordan Everly on the first line, which is pretty solid if you ask me. On the second line, we got Sonny Milano, 23 years old. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, 26 years old now. Nick Ehlers, 88 overall. And then on the third line, this is where our depth really comes in, okay? So since we're in the fourth year, guys, we've made a lot of good trades to get depth on our team. So Kirby Reichel, Nolan Patrick, two power forwards. That's what I like to see down there. And then we got Gustav Nyquist out down there to help them with some scoring. Although I wouldn't mind putting him in the top six, but I don't know. This is more of a checking line, but hopefully Gustav can get some good goals for us. I had him on the first line for a little bit too, but Everly seems to want to play with them more, or at least when the best lines come out. So if you look at the comparison in stats, I mean, they're virtually the same player. Nyquist just has a little bit less shooting. And rounding out our fourth line, we got Taylor Beck, Leon Draisaitl, which, you know, I may end up trading away because we got too much. We have an abundance of centers at this point, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't mind dishing Hopkins either, so we'll see how we do in this playoff run. Maybe I'll trade him near the draft, because I kind of like Draisaitl a little bit better. And then Matthias Janmark, the fourth line right winger there. On D, this is where I think, honestly, our biggest weakness is. Top two pairing, Oscar Klefbom and even Ivan Provorov. I just traded for this guy in the last episode. Hoping he can turn out to be a number one D-man for us, because right now I don't think we have one. You know, we don't really have a stud on defense. All these guys had good potential, and they just never panned out, you know what I mean? Elite potential. He's got elite potential as well. We also had Griffin Reinhart, who had top four potential. So this is our weak spot, if we have any, right here. In net, we made a couple trades last season to acquire both these guys to kind of increase our goalie situation. I think Vasilevsky's got better numbers, but Fitzpatrick's an 86 overall, so I'm probably going to end up going with him. If we end up losing some games, I can definitely switch that around, though. You can see Fitzpatrick's more of a reflex goalie. Vasilevsky's just a little bit quicker with the athleticism, and he's a little bit older, too. So, you know, we may give him a chance if we end up losing some games, but I will probably stay away from that, just because he is younger and I want him to grow, and a healthy playoff run will definitely help him grow. So we should probably look at LA stats too quickly before we do anything. So let's go to player stats, and we want to see the LA Kings, who are right beside us. And let's just go through each position. So you can see here, Kopitar is pretty much on par with McDavid. Jeff Carter is good there for depth, and then it kind of pans off. I mean, I think Nolan Patrick and Draisaitl are better than their third and fourth line centers, personally. On the left wing, they got Tanner Pearson. Lucic got more points than him, so not too worried about that. Michael Murch was the killer for us last year, so Lucic, I'm putting the target on his back. You better take him out, okay? On right wing, they got Tyler Toffoli, who's a pretty good player. I think he's better than Everly. He's a 91 overall, so I don't know if he had more points. I don't remember what Everly had, but definitely a better player in terms of stats. On defense, this is where they really have us beat. I mean, Doughty's like almost a point-a-game player. He's 95 overall, franchise defenseman, 30 years old. You know he wants to win a couple more cups. Jake Muzzin, 88 overall, and Alec Martinez, 87 overall. After that, it kind of drops off, but still, they have a way better D-core than us, which is the scary thing, because you can definitely generate offense from the blue line. Actually, when I play online, that's where I generate the majority of my offense, so yeah, kind of worried about that. And then just in nets, you know they got Jonathan Quick still, 94 overall, so he actually got better from last year. And then they got no backup, basically Jeff Zadkoff, 76 overall. So I think this is a tough matchup for us, but again, it's a good test, and if we want to make it past the first round, or if we want to win the Stanley Cup, we know it's always going to be through the LA Kings. So let's go ahead and sim to this next game. Get into these simulations here. The situation kind of reminds me of the Canucks, like back in the day before the 2011 year, but basically the Canucks would always play Chicago in the first round and would always end up losing to them. And until 2011, when they finally got by them, they went all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals. So we're kind of in a similar situation here, you know. We got to beat LA if we want to go anywhere in the playoffs. So starting third line against third line, that's interesting. We're just going to go up to 8 simulation speed, and we're just going to go over to goals because that's what we want to see. And we get the first goal of the game. Jordan Eberle right in front of the net there. Goal on Jonathan Quick. That's what I like to see. Shots are pretty even. If we get close to the brink of elimination, or if we're about to win the series, we will go into a real-time sim. But first period, end in here, and oh, okay, good. I thought they scored at the end there. Thank God. Let's just resume this simulation here. So second period, here we go. And we're on the power play, and we get the second goal on the power play. Oscar Klefbom stepping up big. So playing in LA here, they got a 5-on-3. Okay, we kill it off, and we get a power play. All right, can we end the second period up 2-0? No, we can't, because Tyler Toffoli doesn't want that to happen. Gets a goal on Evan Fitzpatrick there. But that's the end of the second period. We're up 2-1. Let's go ahead and jump into the third period immediately. Resume that simulation. Okay, and we are slightly out shooting them, so that's good to see. But they tie it up. Tyler Toffoli again. And it looks like... Oh, Taylor Beck with the goal responds right back. But it looks like Vasilevsky's in net now. So I guess Evan Fitzpatrick got injured, which is not good for us if that's true. I don't know why we'd pull him after 2 goals. You know, maybe on 23 shots, that's not the best, but still. We're heavily out shooting them now, guys. You can see here the shots are 38-26, and we get another goal. Nick Ehlers with the empty net goal, and we take a game 1 against the LA Kings. Something we didn't do last year. I think we got swept last year. But that's a good start. That's what I like to see. Let's check out the 3 stars real quick. So Tyler Toffoli, 2 goals. Jordan Eberle, 1 goal, 1 assist. And Anze Kopitar, 2 assists. That's a little biased. 2 Kings in there, and we scored 4 goals. What the hell is that? I guess we just got a better team contribution than they did. So good start to the series there. That's what I like to see. Getting that first win in LA. So let's see if Fitzpatrick got injured here. I'm interested to see why they pulled him. Okay, so let's... should we check our lines real quick just to see what the heck happened to Fitzpatrick? Alright, so... No, he's not injured. That's weird that they just put Vasilevsky in near the end. They scored on Vasilevsky too, so... they scored 1 goal on Fitzpatrick and 1 goal on Vasilevsky, so... How's the rest of the playoffs doing? Minnesota up 2-0. Calgary, Nashville tied. St. Louis is up. Tampa, Capitals are tied. Bruins are winning. Pittsburgh, Toronto are tied. And Carolina's beating the Islanders. Interesting. Let's go ahead and jump into the next simulation. Yes, we want the AHL to be simmed. The NHL is where it's at, guys. And let's go ahead and get that sim speed up to 8. And just check out the goals. Alright. And we get the first goal. Gustav Nyquist coming up clutch, scoring right in front of the net there on Jonathan Quick. Where did he score? That's what I want to see. Net chart. It was right over the glove, I guess. Anyways, end of the first period. We're up 1-0. Solid goal by the third line there. At least I think it was the third line. It could have been on the power play or something. I'm pretty sure that Nyquist on the power play. Let's resume that simulation. Jumping into the second period here. 5-on-3. Can we capitalize? 5-on-4. Can we capitalize? No, we cannot. So another goal there. Here we go. Sonny Milano with a goal on Jonathan Quick from about the same area too. So that's pretty cool to see. He was pretty upset about his performance in the first game. I know his morale went down. But going into the third period, up 2-0. Can we come back to Edmonton up 2-0 in the series? That's the question I have for you guys. Can you do it? I think we can. Go out there and show me you can. Alright, so Drew Doughty scoring a goal there, making this game interesting. 2-1, 4 minutes left, and we get another goal. Sonny Milano, he's going to be fired up about this performance, basically sealing the deal on this one, and we win this game. We're going back to Edmonton with a 2-0 lead on the LA Kings, which is huge, guys. That's huge. We didn't get any wins against them last year in the playoffs, so that's huge. Sonny Milano, 2 goals, first star. Connor McDavid, 3 assists. There we go. There's our leader. Stepping up big. And Jordan Eberle with 2 assists as well. So Lucic got injured. That's not good. Hopefully it's not long term. Did it say anything? It didn't really say anything to us, so I'm sure he'll be ready for next game. Because I don't think we have assistant coach on, so okay, so yeah, he's ready for next game. He's ready to play against his old team. Let's see if we can go up 3-0, guys. That would be awesome. So first line to start the game. And we start the game on a power play, so pretty undisciplined LA team here. We've had a lot of power plays this game. Jordan Eberle, there it is. First goal on Jonathan Quick. And, oh my god, Connor McDavid, second goal on Jonathan Quick. We're up 2-0 early in the first period, but we give them a power play. We kill it off. And what a fantastic, oh my god, Nick Ehlers with the third goal on Jonathan Quick. They should pull him. He's clearly having a rough game. I mean, oh, that's crazy. Alright guys, I mean, let's just keep doing what we're doing. We're taking it to them. We're in Edmonton in front of the Edmonton fans. Let's fire it up. Get some more goals here. So we got 3 goals on 10 shots. That's a pretty bad save percentage for Jonathan Quick. It's pretty bad, but I mean, 4th goal, Kirby Reichel from the corner. My god, Jonathan Quick's still in there. I mean, I guess it makes sense. 5 goals on Jonathan Quick. Oh my god, we're taking it to these guys. They can't handle being on the road in Edmonton. It's too cold for them. And we're going into the third period, up 5-0 in game 3 here. Can we go up 3-0 on the LA Kings? I think we can. There's no way they can score 5 goals in the third period. Not going to get too cocky here. They'll probably get 1 or 2, but oh my god, Connor McDavid with another goal. So we're really taking it to them, guys. Okay, there's their first goal. Tyler Toffoli, you knew that was coming. There's no way they're getting shut out 6-0. That would have been insane. Definitely going to check out the stats in this game. A lot of people with points. So we're definitely getting revenge on the LA Kings here, guys. You know, they kicked us out of the playoffs last year, and we're taking it to them, you know. We're a young, up-and-coming team. We're really starting to establish ourselves in the NHL. We're going to be running into cap issues, no doubt, soon. But let's see who got the points here. 4 points for Nyquist and Connor McDavid, or Jordan Eberle with 3 points. That's what I like to see. All my snipers, and I guess McDavid's a playmaker, but all stepping up nonetheless. So Andre Schuster is out for a couple days. He's on our second D pairing. Let's just replace the player. Actually, let's maybe we should change that around. He's not going to be injured for long though, so I'm not too worried about it. So let's just go best lines. So best lines, yeah. See, I don't want to do that. I want Milano up here, and I want Nyquist on the third line, and that has been working for us, so I don't see a reason to change that. Kirby Reichel is down to 84 again, which is weird. Looks like Draisaitl got injured too. We've got, let's just make sure we got the best face-offs in there, so probably Janmark should be in there. What's PRV's at? 73, so PRV should be in there. Let's finally get this kid some time. He deserves it. I hope he turns into something good for us, or else we might have to dish him. Darnell Nurse finally up to an 84 overall. So we actually don't have another D-man. Should we call up a D-man? Probably. I don't think we want to put Draisaitl back there. Griffin Reinhardt's injured too. He's pretty much out for the playoffs. So what do we have in the AHL? We have anybody that can come up? Oh, for sure we got guys that can come up. I think we should bring up this Fleury guy. I mean, this guy's defense is way better, but he's not as fast. Yeah, let's give this guy a chance. Cale Fleury, we're bringing him up to the NHL. Let's go to roster moves. We'll send him down in a sec here. But I don't think Schuster's going to be injured for too long, so this shouldn't be too big of a deal. But Fleury, come up to the team, my friend, and no waivers. Let's go to edit lines, best lines. He's nervous for his call-up. Are you kidding me? Let's just go best lines, and then NHL. We'll go best lines as well. So let's get Draisaitl back on the fourth line. Sorry, PRV, but we're taking you out. Nyquist on the third line. Ehlers over to the right side, and Milano up on the second line. I think that's the optimal lines. I mean, we've been kicking the shit out of the LA Kings with it, so. And Cale Fleury, there we go. Is he on the power play too? He might be, just because of his shot. He is. He's on the first line power play. That's insane. No pressure, kid. Okay, goalies, Fitzpatrick's in net, and PRV and Slepyshev are scratched there. I think that's what we want. And look at our fan happiness, 92. That's insane. So, guys, if we're up going into the third period, I'm going to do a computer simulation just so we can see us destroy the LA Kings here. Let's hold a quick team meeting, too. Actually, does anybody want to talk? Everly and McDavid do. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, we're on the brink of going to the second round, and you haven't been there yet, so don't rest on your laurels, my friend. We got plenty ahead of us. Yeah, no problem, man. You're on the first line. You seem to be clicking the best with McDavid, so we're going to keep you up there, but we want to keep it going. You know, we're about to go to the second round. We don't want to let the foot off the gas here. Let's put the series behind us, build momentum for the next round, and immediately, let's go, guys. Taking the demanding approach. Seems to be the best one every single time. I don't know if you guys remember in NHL 16, the second option was always the best one. This year, it seems to be the third option. Anyways, maybe it depends on the players on your team, too. Who knows? Alright, guys, jumping into the fourth game here, up 3-0. We don't need to give them a sniff here. Let's just put them in the ground, and that's what Janmark does. Fourth liner, second liner, Sony Milano coming up big, 2-0 against the LA Kings here. Damn right, we're shutting them out this game. Maybe not. Michael Murch is coming back. I don't know if you guys remember him, but he scored like 3 goals in the final game against us last year. But putting up a fight, they're not going to go away without a fight, that's for sure. The LA Kings have a good reputation. Daryl Sutter's probably still the coach. But going into the second period, up 2-1, guys. Let's see if we can hold that lead. I really hope so I can do a computer-on-computer simulation. Okay, so not too much going on here. Shots are pretty even. We give them a power play. We kill it off. Good to see, good to see. Is there going to be any goals before the end of the second period? I don't think so, and there isn't. So we're going into the third period here. We're going to intervene in this game, and we're up 2-1 on the brink of moving to the second round. Computer-on-computer simulation. You can see the difference in balances on these teams. They got a good, real defensive core and goalie. We've got a good offensive core. And it looks like offense is taking this series right now. Oh, I should have changed the view real quick. I'll do that before we start the game, no worries.
If you're just with us, it's been a tremendous bit of hockey so far.
All right. We're going to change this view because we're not playing. We want to see it from a broadcast view, like we're watching from our television at home. Audio and visual. We want to see that true broadcast. There it is. And let's see if we can close out this series. Get rid of those LA Kings. I don't want to see him anymore. Connor McDavid up against Anze Kopitar on the face-off here, and we win the draw. Back to Klefbom, up to McDavid. He's going in. What's he going to do? Loses the puck. That's okay. We didn't give up possession, which is good. Provorov to Klefbom, to Everly, to Lucic. Just get it on net, Lucic. Get it on net. Get it on net. There it is.
To Kopitar, looking to Pearson.
So Pearson coming up the wall here. Coming up the wall, delaying. Back to the points. Okay, they missed Doughty there.
Skilled play by Muzzin.
So Muzzin gets back and gets absolutely destroyed by Lucic. Kopitar coming in here. Oh, he's got some room. He's got some room. Is he going to shoot it? No, he's going to give it back to the D. They seem to do that a lot, hey? The computers. I feel like the computers just pass a lot in general. Good defense there. Except there. Oh, no. Then Klefbom is hurt. Our best defenseman goes down. Not good to see. And that was Kopitar, eh? Kopitar hit him. God damn, looks like a shoulder injury.
A little over 4 minutes play. It is a
that's not good, guys. That's gonna put us. Well, at least we have a couple good D-men we can pull up. And Griffin Reinhardt, I don't think he's gonna be back until May. But if we make it to the finals, maybe he can come back. We'll see, though. We'll see. Jordan Everly leading goals in. Oh, so is Tyler Toffoli. I mean, he's up there too. But only 3 goals in the first round. That's pretty good. So second line on second line here. Can the Nuge win the draw? No, he can't. Forbert gets a good shot, although he is a defensive defenseman, so damn right, there's no chance that's going in. Come on, get the puck there, number 4.
Possession taken by Carter.
All right, let's keep him to the outside. We don't want to give him any good shots. Nice pickup by Milano there, and let's go, Nuge. Wheel, my friend. Oh, he's around him. Nice shot. That was a good chance. I don't know how he just blew by the defenseman there. I can never do that when I'm playing. Brown coming in with his power forward moves. Gives up the puck to Nurse or to Jones. Caleb Jones. Actually a pretty good player for us, even though he's only an 82 overall. He's got good stats. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins coming in, trying to dangle, gets poke checked. And Michael Murch, the Edmonton Oiler killer. What's he going to do? He's going to give it to Shore. Nice save there by Fitzpatrick, and it goes out of play. Why does Fitzpatrick still have the Wolves helmets? Get this guy a freaking Edmonton Oilers helmet. He's been on the team for over a year now. Looks like we're winning there in face-off slightly, 28-23 for us. And Matt Green's going to get a good shot. Nice save by Fitzpatrick. He's going to cover that. And 10 minutes left in the third period here, guys. We're up 2-1. We need to keep it going here.
Well, that's a flashy glove stop on a rocket shot.
I mean, no traffic in front. Fitzpatrick's going to glove that down all day. All right, Nolan Patrick on the draw here, and he gets taken off the puck, which is weird considering he's a power forward, but Nyquist's just going to dump it in. Probably should have just skated it in. I mean, they could have 2-on-1 the D-man, but nice hit by Patrick. Good forecheck. They still end up getting the puck, which is too bad, but moving it up to Trevor Lewis on the wing here, and he gets a shot on net but misses. Goes wide to Kirby Reichel, and he's coming. He dumps it in too. So this third line, dump and chase, baby. They got two power forwards on their line, and Gustav Nyquist to clean up the garbage. Trevor Lewis coming in, trying to get a slap shot in between four Oilers. Not sure what he's doing. Gets a good lick in there on number 30. Who's Fleury? Is that Fleury? Is that our call-up? Or that may be Jones, too. No, Jones is 4. I gotta get to know these numbers, guys. Oh, it's Ethan Bear. There we go. So he was one of our scratches as well, but since we got a couple injuries on defense, he's been slotting in. So, yeah, 5 minutes to go, or 6 minutes to go here in the third period here, guys. Let's hold that lead, keep doing what we're doing. There's Fleury, rimming it around, getting it out of danger. Winger should have been able to pick that up, but he gets it out of the zone nonetheless. And things are looking good here, guys. Counting down, 5 minutes left. They've had a lot of good pressure, but not a ton of good shots. Nice block there, blocking the Jake Muzzin shot. I didn't see who that was. 13. Is 13 Nyquist? I'm not sure who 13 is, but looks like Taylor Pyatt's coming in here. Maybe not Taylor Pyatt, it's probably a different Pyatt. Taylor Pyatt's probably like 40 years old now. Cale Fleury. All right, good breakout there, and we're just dumping it in, guys. We're just killing that clock. Yeah, of course we realize we got to get it in deep, my friend. So does LA, I guess, too. Oh, nice hit there by Pearson. They get the puck in the defensive zone, but he gets smoked, and they give it up again. Draisaitl coming in, and he's just going to get it deep. We know we just got to kill the clock here, and then we're off to the second round for the first time in, what is it, like 13 years now? That's crazy. So getting our first line out there for the final minutes. Martinez bringing it up to Pearson, who gives it to Toffoli, getting it deep. McDavid's on him, gives him some room though. Okay, Lucic getting it out there. Get the puck, Lucic. What are you doing, man? So Lucic, thank God he hit Forbort there, because Forbort was going to get it on net, and there was definitely some traffic in front.
I've seen a lot of great goaltending performances. I don't know that I've seen many better than this. Look how fortunate his team is that he's played like this.
No, you're right, Ray. Eddie and I agree. It's just another one in a long line of tremendous performances by him. And the face-off's won. Edmonton's continuing.
All right, guys, 30 seconds left in the game here. We got the puck deep. We're ragging it. We throw back to the defense. Defense miss it. Goes out of the zone. Nurse with the puck. And he's going to give it up to Milano. Who's going to give it to the Nuge? Who's going to shoot it on net? And he gets mauled there by 3 Kings. Michael Murch, the Oilers killer. All right, Jonathan Quick's left the net, guys. We're now shorthanded. Oh, and Martinez got a clear shot on net. Nice block there by Hopkins. Gets it out of the zone. 3 seconds left. And looks like we're going to the second round, boys. The Oilers fans are fired up. Oh, that may be the thumbnail. That was a good thumbnail. Here we are, guys. Finally taking care of the LA Kings. That's right. Get the hell out of here. Took us a few years. I don't think we even beat them majority of this year either, but they had a better record than us. They had home ice advantage. We came to LA, beat them in the first 2 games, brought it back to the Oilers so we could take them out in oil country, baby. Let's get our handshakes in. Thanks, but no thanks. Thanks for coming out, guys. Enjoy your flight back to LA. We're off to the second round. Okay.
We hope you'll anticipate.
So I don't know. Should I play? I feel like I should play the second round in this video.
Tonight. We hope you enjoyed it, and good night for all of us.
So there's the stats for the end of the game, guys. We end up beating LA 2-1. Sorry guys, just give me a sec here.
Never thought I would be okay when the pain took over.
Alright, so Clefbaum injured and he is done for the playoffs, guys. Not back till June 24th. He lacerated his arm. Oh my god. How does that happen on a body check? I don't understand, but whatever. I mean, let's go ahead and edit the lines, guys. Let's see what we got left. I don't want to throw one of our forwards on D, and it looks like it's doing that. So Hopkins up to an 87. That's what I'd like to see, guys. They're putting Draisaitl back there, which is 100% not what we're gonna do. We need to maintain our good offensive roster, because that's what got us to where we are. You know what I mean? We have 95 overall offense. It's what our identity is as a team. So we're gonna keep that identity, and we're gonna bring up Davidson. No waivers, so not too worried about that. Let's go ahead and edit the lines. We'll go best lines, and then we'll go take a look at them. Okay, so we're going to stick with the same lines that we had in the last round, just because they did work out for us. But if things go wrong, we definitely have some things that we can move around. So Draisaitl, why are you back there, man? Like, that makes no sense to me. Davidson is up here, you know what I mean? That makes no sense. Okay, so let's get Davidson in there. We'll probably scratch... Ooh, do we scratch Parvey? I think we have to. Where is he? Alright, let's get Draisaitl in there. Change in all lines. I'm sorry, man. And Draisaitl, I'm sorry. You're getting switched. Davidson is getting the call. Alright, so we got too many dress skaters. That's okay. Let's go check who has no lines. Draisaitl. How does Draisaitl have no lines? Alright, let's just go best lines, guys. I mean, okay, Draisaitl's there now. Davidson's in. There we go. So PRV scratched. And let's just go ahead and do our lines again real quick. Milano and Ehlers on the second line. Gustav on the third line. That's okay. We're doing well. Do we need to check the points out real quick? I don't think so. Pretty questionable decor, though. That's for sure. Some good experience, though, for the younger guys like Cale Fleury and Ethan Bear and Caleb Jones. In net, we got Fitzpatrick still our number one, and he's been doing well. He hasn't been letting a ton of goals in, so we're just going to keep that the way it is. Vasilevsky can sit on the bench for now. And yeah, let's go ahead and hold team meeting. We're going to continue being demanding. Just because we swept the LA Kings doesn't mean shit. We have a lot of work ahead of us, guys. No problem, my friend, but you have to prove that you can stay here, or else frickin' Draisaitl is going to be taking your spot, as well as playing the fourth line center position. Yeah, well, so am I, you know. We're expecting more from you and the team, so let's keep it going. Team meeting here. The series was a walk in the park compared to our next opponent. We need to double down 100%. Here we go, guys. The boys are fired up. Do we have any new leaders? Damn, we do. So Fitzpatrick's a leader, Taylor Beck's a leader, McDavid's obviously a leader, Nyquist is a presence, PRV's a presence, but the guy is sitting every day. Kirby Reichel's a presence, Jordan Eberle's a presence, and Provorov's a presence. So some good names in there that we want leading our team. Lucic wasn't in there, interestingly enough. Let's go ahead and just advance the day. We'll see how the rest of the playoffs play out. So I think we're going to end up playing either Arizona or Minnesota, and that series seems to be tied right now. I forget if we have to play who comes out of our division, you know what I mean? Like if Calgary or Arizona won, would I have to play one of those instead of St. Louis, Chicago, Nashville, or Minnesota? Who knows? But Arizona's up in the series, Calgary's down, Chicago's up in the series, and let's see who advances to the next round, guys. So Suster's back, that's good. We can send down a couple of our D-man. We're going to go best lines just because that's the quickest way to do this, honestly. Ehlers, you can slot over there, and Reichel back down to the third line. Defense, so Kill Fleury's still in there, which is what I wanted, and Brandon Davidson seems to be on the sidelines. Is he? Yes, he is, but he's still on the team, so that's good. Clefbaum and Griffin Reinhart probably not coming back anytime soon. So Nashville won. We may have to play them. Arizona or Minnesota? Questionable. One more day should tell us who wins that. Griffin Reinhart has returned. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the roster moves. Actually, I probably could have just done best roster. Yeah, let's go ahead and do auto-fix roster. Taylor Beck getting sent down, really? I guess that gives PRV the chance to play. So how about, who do we got in here? So that's sitting Kill Fleury. That's interesting that it didn't sit Kill Fleury. I would have thought that you would send him and Davidson down. But I guess it's going to send Taylor Beck. I'm actually okay with that, though, because then all my right wingers and left wingers are playing in the appropriate position once I make some changes here. Okay, so everybody's playing in their natural positions. That's good. We got a solid center core, that's for sure. And Reinhardt coming back is huge for us. So he's back for the next round. That's what I like to see. And who are we going to end up playing? So Arizona beats the Minnesota Wild. Arizona's got a pretty good team, too. Let's stop that simulation, and let's see who we have to play. The Arizona Coyotes. Looks like they actually probably won the President's Trophy. 55 wins, only 23 losses, and 4 overtime losses. That's insane. Before we do anything, Calgary got eliminated too. So let's go ahead and take a look. So you can see the playoff tree here. It's going to be Nashville, St. Louis, Bruins, Capitals, and Pittsburgh, Carolina. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at Arizona stats here. I will do this round. Let's go player stats for the... Well, let's check ours first, I guess. So McDavid with 9 points in 4 games. Absolutely beastly. Nolan Patrick, no points. That's too bad, but he still got some growing to do. The kid's only 21, and he only was a -1, so that's fine. Lucic with 4 points. Milano with 3. Eberle with 7 points. Nyquist with 5 points. So again, that right side really dominant. On defense, Clefbaum, he's injured, but he had the most points in that series. Darnell Nurse was the only other one with points. And Fitzpatrick looks like he played. I don't know why Vasilevsky played, but he let a bunch of goals in. But Fitzpatrick, .958 save percentage, absolutely unreal. And 1.08 goals against average. That's insane. That's probably going to change for sure in this series, just because I know Arizona's got a pretty offensive team. I'm sure they have like Anthony Duclair, Max Domi, Laurent Dauphin. So let's go up to Arizona. Let's see what they got on their team here. So forwards, they only have 2 forwards. Dylan Strome. He's a pretty good player. Only 83 overall though, and he's 23. And Nick Merkley, top 6 forward. He's both playmakers in the center there. Left wingers, okay, so Max Domi's 86 overall, pretty good player. Tobias Reeder 85 overall. Christian Dvorak, also a good player. Anders Lee, Lawson Krause, power forward. Brendan Perlini, Jordan Martinuk. So a lot of left wingers there. On the right wing, we have Anthony Duclair, sniper. Henrik Samuelsson, 2-way forward. Jamie McGinn and Alex Radulov. How the heck did he end up in the Arizona Coyotes? On defense, you got Oliver Ekman-Larsson, who's that stud D-man, who we don't have just yet. Hopefully Provorov can be coming for us. They also have Michael Stone, 85 overall. Jacob Chikrin, I definitely butchered that. He's an 88 overall, so another really good player there on defense. Alex Gotogowski, Anthony DeAngelo, Connor Murphy. So pretty good defensive core, definitely better than ours. And who do they have in net? That's the real question. Steve Mason coming over from Philly, 87 overall goaltender. What was his goals against average? Or save percentage to .938. Goals against average was 2. So honestly, I give us the advantage in this series, guys. Even though we had a worse record, I think we have the better team. Maybe not on defense, but if you look at our offensive power, we're a beast in the offensive zone. So let's go ahead and jump into the simulation, guys. And let's hold that team meeting, get that morale up, see if we can increase the overall by any more players. Whether it's this game, is this game or Game 7, I need the best every night, guys, and that's gonna fire up some of the boys. All right, let's go ahead and simulate this game. Yes, the AHL can sim. And Nugent Hopkins against Dylan Strome on the opening face-off here. Let's get that sim speed up to 8, and let's see how this series goes. So pretty slow out of the gate, not a ton of shots halfway through the first period here. Shots are basically even, and we get the first goal. Griffin Reinhardt in his first game back, but they come right back. Jacob Chychrun, 2 goals from the point off of both teams, and that's going to be, oh no, Anthony Duclair with the second goal, and we're down 2-1 going into the second period, but that's okay. That's 100% manageable, guys. We got a high-octane offense. We can come back from 1 goal. So let's see how we do in the second period here. Again, we're in Arizona, so you know, we're in enemy territory, guys. Oh, Brandon Perlini with the 3rd goal of the game for the Arizona Coyotes. I mean, shots are pretty even still, but being in Arizona, you know, they have home ice advantage for sure. Alright guys, we're back in the game here. Sorry, my my controller seemed to have glitched out there. Yeah, I hope that doesn't mess up the audio for this video. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the 3rd period here. And they get the 4th goal, so Henrik Samuelsson. And the 5th goal, Anders Lee, oh my god, on Evan Fitzpatrick. So Evan Fitzpatrick, after only having a goals against average of about 1 through the first series, first 4 games, he lets in 5 goals against the Arizona Coyotes. I think, okay, Leon Draisaitl coming back here, but there's only about 4 minutes. Oh, okay, Milan Lucic making this game interesting. Oh my god, Nick Ehlers with the 4th goal, and it's now 5-4, 2 minutes left, 1 minute left, and they get the empty netter goal. So at least we made it somewhat of a game in the past couple minutes there, but we still end up losing that one, 6-4. Coming back, let's see who the 3 stars are. Alright, so we got Milan Lucic, Leon Draisaitl, Anders Lee. And Caleb Jones has been injured with a mild concussion. Since he's only on the bottom 6, I'm just going to replace that player. Jesse Ferrari getting dressed here. Evan Fitzpatrick gained morale because of recent performance. After letting in 6 goals, he gets fired up. That's pretty interesting, I have to say. Fitzpatrick, we may, if you lose this next game, I may throw Vasilevsky in that, just saying. Let's go ahead and go to Russia. Let's check out the forwards, even though we need some D-man. We're the Edmonton Oilers, you know. What do you think this is about? It's about scoring goals. It's not about playing defense. So let's hold that team meeting. And we're going to continue being demanding, guys. It's what gets the boys fired up. So what are the papers going to be talking about tomorrow? They're going to be talking about how we defeated the Arizona Coyotes in Arizona. All right, here we go. Yes, sim the affiliate game. Come on. Why do I even have to keep asking? So Connor McDavid starting this one off. And let's get that sim speed up to 8 again. Okay. So power play for the Arizona Coyotes. We kill it off. Not too much going on here in the first period. They're out shooting us by about 6 shots. 3 minutes left, 2 minutes left, 1 minute left, and first period, no goals. So after a 10-goal first game, there's no goals in the first period of this game. Interesting. So jumping into the second period. There we go, Nolan Patrick with his first point, and Gustav Nyquist, so we're up 2-0, but Tobias Reeder coming back immediately. But there's our 3rd goal, 4th line stepping up, Matthias Janmark, 3-1, with about 5 minutes left in the 3rd period here. Can we keep them only to 1 goal going into the 3rd? I think we can, guys. Yes, we can. So going into the third, we've got a 3-1 lead, guys, and this is a pretty big game for us. So let's make sure we are playing good defensively, but not giving up offensive chances when we see them arise. So going into the third period here, we're slightly outshooting them. 15 minutes left here. 3-1 still the score. 28-25 the shots. They get a power play. Can they capitalize? No, they can't. Shots are tied now. 6 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Can we win this game? I think we can, guys. Another power play for Arizona, and we score the fourth goal. Ryan Hopkins into the empty net, and that's going to be game 4-1 for the Edmonton Oilers. Series is tied 1-1, guys. So we're going back to oil country with the series at 1-1. And let's check out the 3 stars for that game. So Evan Fitzpatrick, 1 goal against, Gustav Nyquist, and Kirby Reichel, all Edmonton Oilers. That's what I like to see. Absolutely dominating after letting in 6 goals. So did somebody else get injured? Yeah, it doesn't say. Slepyshev. You didn't get ice time, man. Caleb Jones available to play. Let's go ahead and check out the lines real quick. So, yeah, still the same lines that we had. They're going to mix it around here. Just give me a sec. I mean, these lines are working for us, so I'm not going to change them up, you know what I mean? What am I doing? Alright, that's how we want it. PRV up to an 83. How's the defense looking? Not too much growth there. I mean, Nurse up to an 84, which is finally good to see. And in net, Evan Fitzpatrick, and scratched here, Slepyshev, Cale Fleury, and Davidson. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump into the third game here, and we are in oil country, baby. So we're playing at home in front of the Edmonton Oilers fans again. This is big for us, you know. First time they've seen second round action since 2006. And Nick Merkley gets the first goal of the game in the Rexall Center. Or maybe it's not the Rexall Center anymore, right? It's the Rogers Center, that's what they're calling it now. Because we got a brand new stadium. I completely forgot about that. But not too much going on in the first period. Nick Merkley with the only goal, so let's just go ahead and jump into the second period. Shots are pretty even, 14-12 right now. About halfway through the second period, we get a power play. Can we do anything with it? No, we can't. They get a power play. Can they do anything with it? No, they can't. Shots again, still pretty even. Oh, we're starting to outshoot them now. Can we get a goal before the end of the second? Can we? Power play, and nothing. Okay, so going into the third period here, guys, at home, we're out shooting them slightly, but they got an extra goal on us. We got to get it back here. It's, oh, there we go. Even Ivan Provorov with his first goal of the playoffs, but Dylan Strome coming and putting the Arizona Coyotes up again. So, again, oh, there we go. Sonny Milano, good pickup this year, 5-4. Or sorry, 2-2. We're on a 5-on-4 power play. Griffin Reinhart with another goal. So only played 3 games this playoff, and the guy's already got 2 goals. So definitely a good playoff run for him so far. And we end up taking that one in an exciting third period battle, 3-2, which is going to put us up ahead 2-1 in that series. That's pretty big, guys. And let's check out the 3 stars. So Griffin Reinhart, 1 goal. Evan Fitzpatrick, and even Ivan the Terrible. I feel like he should be our thumbnail. There's definitely a lot of good thumbnail options for this one, but that's huge. So let's go ahead and sim to the next game. We're still in front of the Edmonton faithful here, but we're up in the series 2-1. It looks like we'll probably end up playing at Nashville if we win this series, which I know they have a very good team as well. But let's go ahead and jump into the 4th game here. Let's not be too antsy. I know we have a high-octane offense. We can beat these guys. I know we can. Let's get that sim speed up to 8 here. Alright, 5-on-4 power play. Can we capitalize? No, we can't. Only 4 shots halfway through the first period. 5 shots, actually. 6 shots. What a low shot game. But we're slightly outshooting them by about 3-2. Okay, so not too much going on there in the first period. A total of 12 shots, 7 for the Oilers, 5 for the Arizona Coyotes. Let's just jump into the second period here. Playing very defensive game now, you know, despite these 2 very high-octane offenses. There it is, Leon Draisaitl with the first goal of the game from the slot, but Max Domi comes right back. Game's tied 2-1 halfway through the second period. They're outshooting us now, But, so yeah, I'm not sure what line Max Domi's on. I'm sure he's on the first line, because he was like their #1 left winger. But power play for the Coyotes, they can't capitalize. And going into the third period, guys, at the Rogers Center, tied 1-1. If we can win this game, we'll go up. We'd be going back to Arizona with a 3-1 lead in the series. Can we do it, guys? I think we can. Calling on McDavid. Haven't seen his name come up too much here. I know he's got a ton of points, and he's more of an assist guy. But let's see some goals from the guy. You know, I know he can skate, and we need Lucic to be driving the net for him, giving him option. So this game, 5 minutes left in the third period, not a ton going on. Shots are pretty even, 2 minutes left, 1 minute left. Okay, and this is our first overtime game of the playoffs. And yeah, who's going to step up? I'm still calling on McDavid, maybe even Eberle to get the game winner. Let's see, guys, who can get it. I wonder if this is similar to like the last couple of years of NHL, where if nobody scores in the first overtime, someone automatically scores in the second overtime. But there it is, Max Domi, guys, coming up with the shot from the tops of the circle, is beating Evan Fitzpatrick, and we end up losing that one 2-1. Let's check out the 3 stars of that game. So Evan Fitzpatrick a star, Steve Mason obviously a star, and Max Domi for getting the... Oh, he got both. I forgot he got both goals. So Max Domi putting the team on his back to tie up the series. So we're going back into enemy territory, and the game, or the series, is tied 2-2. The other series that's tied 2-2 is Pittsburgh, Carolina. Interesting. Let's go ahead and jump into this. PRV. Why is PRV starting us off there? That's weird. Okay, guys, first period here. Still no shots. 5 minutes in for us. Still no shots. 10 minutes in for us. Still no shots. Oh, and our first shots is a goal. Caleb Jones from the top of the circle there beats Steve Mason. So power play for us. Can we capitalize? I feel like we have a really bad power play. That was a long power play too, like a 4-minute high sticking or something. So end of the first period, we're up 1-0 on the Arizona Coyotes. We're in enemy territory. We got to keep taking it to them. You know, they just beat us at our home barn 5-3. Can we capitalize? Yes, we do. Jesse PRV with his first goal of the playoffs, but they come right back. Anthony Duclair makes it 2-1. Still, we're up. We're trailing them in shots slightly. Another power play for us. Can we capitalize? No, we can't. About 5 minutes left in the second period here. Not too much going on. Again, still fairly low shot game. 15 shots for the Oilers after 2. 17 shots for the Arizona Coyotes. So let's go ahead and jump into the third period here, guys. Can we keep this lead? I think we can. And if we do, we have the opportunity to go back to Edmonton and beat these guys on frickin' home ice. And we're out shooting them here, so we're taking it to them. But they Max Domi. Oh, man. We have another Oiler killer coming back to tie it up. And it's 2-2 with 5 minutes left here. What are we going to do, guys? We're still out shooting them, so despite starting this game slow, we're out shooting them, but we're going back to OT. Who's going to step up for us, guys? We have a high-octane offensive, but they have some good D-man. I think we can still beat them. Let's see, guys. Who's going to step up? I'm calling on Jordan Eberle. He's going to get the game winner. Can he get the game winner? Can he get the game winner? Jordan Eberle, where are you? I see you. Oh, they get the power play. They get the... And we kill it off. We get the power play. We get the power play. And they kill it off. 6 minutes left in overtime here. 5 minutes left in overtime. We're slightly out shooting them. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with the overtime goal, putting the Oilers up 3-2 over the Arizona Coyotes. And that puts us up in the series 3-2, guys. And we're going back to Edmonton to hopefully close out this game on a home ice. So Evan Fitzpatrick, obviously the first star there, making a lot of good saves. But Max Domi and Anthony Duclair, second and third star. Oh, Milano's injured. Hopefully he can come back. It's probably like just one of the slight injuries. Let's hold a team meeting here, see what our options are to say. I still think we're going with a demanding option, but we have to put this series behind us and build. Yeah, it's the exact same thing we said at the end of the LA series. We need to kill these guys and move on, guys. So Sid Milano was injured. Let's go check our lines real quick before we jump into this game. Yeah, he's injured, but he can still play, so probably just a slight injury. Again, if we're winning in the third period, guys, I will go to the computer on computer simulation. Who's winning in the other series? So Nashville up 3-2, despite being up 3-0. Boston has advanced. I'd like to see a Boston-Pittsburgh Eastern Conference final. I think that'd be cool. sure Chara retired a while ago, but still be cool to see. So getting that sim speed up to 8 again. And let's go ahead and jump into the first period here. Power play for the Arizona Coyotes, and they capitalize. Anthony Duclair on the power play. But we come right back. Darnell Nurse. We're actually getting some offense from our defense in this series, which is really interesting, considering our offense is just completely stacked. But 3 minutes left in the first period here. They're doubling our shots, which is not good. I guess their backs are against the wall, and that's what happens when your back's against the wall. You see a desperate team, and that's what they can do. But jumping into the second period here, it's tied 1-1. Shots are 13-8. Pretty low shot game so far. Not too much going on in the second period. Halfway through the second period, still 1-1, but Nick Ehlers coming up with the clutch goal, putting us up 2-1 here. 5 minutes left in the second period. Can we hold it? Can we hold them? Yes, we can. Kirby Reichel with the third goal of the game. Both goals coming right in front of the net. And you know what that means, guys. We're going to a computer-on-computer simulation of the third period. Here we go. In front of the Oiler fans again. Can we close out this series? Oh, you know, I should have changed the view again. That's okay. I'll do that in a sec.
If you're just with us, it's been a tremendous bit of hockey so far, and more to come.
All right, before we start here, let's change that view. All right, true broadcast. Here we go. Look at that view. I love that view, guys. I hope you do too. So there we go, winning the draw. Connor McDavid, back to Provorov, up to Reinhart. Reinhart coming in, dishing off to Eberle, get a shot. But he goes back to McDavid. Oh, there we go. McDavid, right in the slot there, prime real estate, and he couldn't score. So Lucic shielding the puck here. Provorov, back to Reinhart, back to Provorov, get it on net. Eberle to Lucic. Nice one-timer there. First line taking it to him. McDavid back to Reinhart. Reinhart lose. So we end up losing the battle there. Chychrun bringing the puck up for the Coyotes. What's he doing? He's coming in. Throws it back to the point. Oh, that was a good opportunity for Goligoski. But McDavid looks like he just iced the puck. I think he wanted to throw it to the middle. Is that going to be an icing? Doesn't look like it, interestingly enough. So Coyotes breaking out of their zone. Back to Chychrun. He's been on the ice for about 5 minutes now. Tobias Reeder coming down. Back to Duclair. Duclair's got a good shot. Oh, no way. Do they get it? So they don't get the shot off there. Evan Fitzpatrick was down and out. Duclair to the slot. Block shot there by Kirby Reichel. I'm telling you, Kirby Reichel's got a really good defensive category. He's a good power forward for us. I'm glad I acquired him. Great third liner. Nick Ehlers with the puck here. Oh, backdoor, and there it is. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins to pretty much, well, not to pretty much seal the deal, but 4-1 up in the third period here with 13 minutes left. Saw that one coming. Nick Ehlers picked up the puck on the half boards, went down to the corner, backdoor to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Look at that dirty playoff here. Right across to Hopkins, and absolutely no chance for Steve Mason there.
Goaltender feels like his positioning is perfect and he's got the net covered.
Hey.
Guess what? He doesn't.
Edmonton's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period.
All right, guys, so that's RNH's third goal of the playoffs. It's going to be really sad if we have to trade him this offseason, but I think we 100% have to get either rid of RNH or Draisaitl. And I think RNH has a way bigger contract, so it makes sense to get rid of him. But we got some big paydays coming up for some of our young prospects, including Provorov. And we're going to definitely need some extra cap room for that. Plus, as you know, I always like to dip into free agency, so it's always good to clear up a little bit of cap every year. But Dylan Strome with the puck, throws it on net. Fitzpatrick just going to cover that, gobble it up. 12 minutes left in the third period here. And I think we got a pretty solid team. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we make it to the Cup Finals here. I don't want to jinx us for the next video, but we got a good team, you know what I mean? We have a very good team, and it's our offense really that drives us. We can score 4 goals or more really on any given night. I mean, when Draisaitl, PRV are on the fourth line, You know you got depth. Nice pass there. PRV blocks it. Coming up the neutral zone here. Dishes to Janmark, who's going to throw it on net, hopefully. No, he's going to turn back, get pinned, and end up... Oh, PRV picks up the puck. Back to Ethan Bear, who gives it to Draisaitl, hits the post. Oh, and that's going to be a hook on PRV, so getting a little too overzealous there. Takes the hooking penalty, and that's going to put us on the penalty kill here. So I'm just going to skip that. They're 1-1 tonight, yet they have no shots. How does that make sense? And there it is, guys, right off the face-off. Anthony D'Angelo ties it up, or doesn't tie it up, sorry. He brings them within 2. And with 10 minutes left, that's plenty of time for them to score a couple goals. Bad penalty by PRV there. I'm sure he knows it was a bad penalty. We don't need to give it to him.
Just beaten, Eddie. I mean, I've got a good look at it. The goaltender's in good shape here, but he doesn't get his glove up.
Very good shot right off the post and in. Goalie was completely screened. Couldn't see anything.
Gets them to within 2. There is still time. Thus, there is still hope.
All right, guys, 10 minutes left in the third period here. Still trying to close out this game. Schultz. I wonder if that is Justin Schultz. Anders Lee gives it to Samuelson. Coming down, throws it back to the D-man, and he's wide open, and there it is, guys. Anders Lee with another goal, putting this game at 4-3. No way. 9.5 minutes left, guys, and there is plenty of time for them to tie it up. Despite being up 4-1, it is now 4-3 within a couple minutes.
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
Yeah, that's just some bad defensive play. I didn't see who it was. It's 100% not the goalie's fault. Was it number 4? I didn't see. Anyways, we throw our second line out there, which I'm kind of confused about because it looks like Sonny Milano is hurt and he's not playing anymore because Kurt Bareko's on the second line. But yeah, so we need to rag the puck here. We need some more offensive time. What are you doing there? Take that shot, Nurse. Schuster completely misses the net there. And they're coming up with 4, and they just dump it in deep. Darnell Nurse is going to get back to collect that, and what are you doing, Nurse? Very dangerous pass, but good breakout. Ehlers coming in 2-on-2, and loses the puck, trying to dangle in the middle there, up to Anders Lee, who had the 3rd goal of the game for the Arizona Coyotes, but he dumps it out of play, and there's 7 minutes left in the third period here, guys. Let's skip past this to the next face-off. We get our first line out there against their 4th line, so this could be a mismatch for them, but our first line's a little tired, and we don't actually end up winning the draw. So up to Dvorak, they end up... Oh, Provorov threw it back, and Reinhardt ended up missing it. Reinhardt still with the puck. Battling, ends up losing it. I swear if their 4th line scored on our first line, would I ever be choked? Griffin Reinhardt gives it up again there. Oh, man. And there it is, guys. There's the tying goal. After a terrible shift by our first line, the 4th line scores on them, and that ties up the game. 4-4, guys, with 5 minutes left. I mean, this team's got their back against the wall. I wouldn't expect nothing less. And Dvorak just roofs it there over Fitzpatrick. No chance for Fitzpatrick on the rebound. Where was Reinhardt? Clearly he was a little tired. He went for the hook and even missed on the hook. So we're leaving our first line out there. And they're leaving their 4th line out there. What the heck is going on, guys? I think we need to put our 4th line out there. We got some good players on it, but yeah. Pretty weird rotation going on right now. We need to score a goal now. I mean, we just let them score 3 goals in what, like 7 minutes? And they're back in our zone. So good block there by Reinhardt. Why is Reinhardt still on the ice? I wish I could change the lines from watching a CPU game. So Reinhardt gets it up to Lucic. Let's just get it in deep, guys. We need a change. Just shoot that. Shoot that. What are you doing, Lucic? What are you doing?
And thrown down to Eberle.
Oh, Eberle. No way. Battling from the net. Give it to Patrick. Nah, it was the right idea. He just wasn't open. So back to Provorov. Provorov's going to throw it back around to Patrick, who turns it over in the neutral zone to Dvorak. Radulov coming in, loses the puck. Provorov up to Eberle. Coming into the offensive zone and dangling. Back to Patrick. Back to Provorov, who gets it on net. And no goal there. Nice save by Mason. Looks like it was tipped in front, too. So 46 seconds left in the period. we might have an overtime game on our hands here, guys. Despite being up 4-1, they come back, score 3 unanswered goals in the third period to tie it up. So we're getting our fourth line out there. They probably have the most energy because they haven't played in a while.
They won that face-off. Can they clear it?
All right. So they end up winning the draw. They turn it over in the neutral zone to Janmark, to PRV, who's trying to get it on net there, but ends up losing the puck. Still forechecking hard, and we need to back check hard now. Martinuk coming in on Ethan Jones, gets by him. Samuelson with a good shot from the slot there, but missed the net. So PRV is just going to get it in deep, and we're going to forecheck the shit out of them. Chychryn's going to bring it rack around. Anders Lee's going to lose the puck to PRV. PRV's going to give it to Draisaitl, who loses the puck. And they end up taking a penalty on Caleb Jones there. What was that? Cross-checking? Really? That's a pretty gutty call in the third period of a Game 6. Let's see that again, guys. See, I mean, he just looked like he body-checked him. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of a cross-check, but this is the playoffs. This is the second round of the playoffs, and they're going to be calling that. That's pretty, I don't know, guys. It is what it is, I guess. So power play number 1, pretty tired, but we're going to leave them out there. And it looks like they're going to get it down the ice immediately, and that's going to be the end of the third period. At least we're going to come back on the power play with plenty of energy to start the overtime period. Hopefully we can capitalize.
This game is on the way to overtime. The shots on goal are high already, and they're going to crawl
So
higher.
shots on goal are 25-25. Hits are 16-16. That's insane. We're pretty much evenly matched with these guys. All right, so Martinuk sitting in the box there. And we're starting this OT period on the power play. Hopefully it doesn't kill our momentum. Can we win the draw? Yes, McDavid does. Up to Everly, who loses the puck to Murphy. Gets it down the ice. Bad play. I thought Provorov was going to go to the other side to Nyquist, but I guess not. So Griffin Reinhardt skating the puck up the ice for us. Taking it into the corner. Taking it into the corner to McDavid. Shot is blocked.
That shot hit somebody.
Man, what are we doing? Everly, turn around, man. Nyquist, let's go. Go back to McDavid. Shoot that, shoot that. Oh, there it is. And there's the game winner, guys. That's going to go ahead and move us on to the Western Conference Final. What a shot there by Nyquist. Fantastic acquisition in the offseason. And look at that. He's pushing us into the Western Conference Final. So taking care of the Arizona Coyotes in 6 games here on the power play to end it. It was a good run for them, but McDavid, the kids, the Edmonton Oilers are moving on to the Western Conference Finals. Are they even really kids anymore? We've got a pretty senior team at this point. Fitzpatrick, the Ginge. And there it is, guys. That's gonna be no way. I can't believe that. All right. So 2 teams down, 2 to go if we want to win that Stanley Cup. That's crazy. Alright, so we just got to go maintain something in the arena real quick. Team store maintenance, no problem. If we have enough money, we may have to... Insufficient funds, so let's go to the operations budget. We're going to have to bring down the advertising. And put it all into the arena budget. Let's save that. And let's go ahead to the team store and repair it. So that's going to be 7 days. We're going to need to repair some of this stuff soon too. So hopefully we have enough money for that. We probably don't. But fan happiness up at 92. Let's hold a quick team meeting before we check out the final stats for this video. Yeah, we're saying the exact same thing that we said after we beat LA. Well, cakewalk, but we need to focus on the next team, which is probably going to be Nashville. I won't simulate ahead just yet, because I want to see the stats. So let's check our individual stats first. So Connor McDavid, 10 games played, 3 goals, 10 assists to 13 points. Nuge with 9, Draisaitl with 6, Nolan Patrick with 2. Sonny Milano's injured, but he had the most points on the left wing, even more than Lucic, and he was a +6, which is absolutely incredible. Milan Lucic -1 with 7 points. Kirby Reichel with 5 points. Janmark with 2. Taylor Beck with 1. Jordan Eberle, the stud on the right wing with 11 points, but there's Nyquist, our huge acquisition in free agency last year, putting us into the Western Conference Final. He's got 10 goals. Nick Ehlers got 9 points. PRV's even got 3 points on defense. Clefbaum's still pretty much our leading point scorer, so not too much going on there. I mean, Darnell's got 3 points. Reinhardt's got 3 despite 6 games played, or 2, sorry. Provorov's got 2. Caleb Jones got 1. And in net, Fitzpatrick's pretty much been playing all the games, so he even got an assist. But save percentage coming a little bit down to earth at .926, and goals against average up at 1.98, which is still really good. I mean, the guy's only got 1 loss, so that's incredible. How does he only have 1 loss? I don't know. I thought we lost 2 games that series. I mean, I don't know. Let's check our power play percentage and penalty kill and all that stuff real quick too. Team stats. Here we go. So we want to see the goals against and see where we lie. So it doesn't look like we're up there. We're actually down there at 2.2. Power play. How's our power play percentage? About middle of the pack. Where are we? Oh no, never mind. Our power play percentage at 30.6. We're at the top of the league in total power play percentage. That's awesome. I mean, we have a high firing offense, so that's what I expect, but our penalty kill definitely a little bit laggard down in the bottom half. And we have 2 short-handed goals for. The only team that's got short-handed goals, and we're 8-2 in the last 10, so really good. Doing very well in the playoffs so far. I think we're the team to beat, honestly. Let's go ahead and sim a couple days forward, see who we're going to play in the next round. So, Nashville, St. Louis going to Game 7. Who's it going to be? And looks like we're going to be playing the Nashville Predators, which I thought was going to happen. They had a slightly better record than us, but so has both the other teams that we just beat, so I don't think that's a factor at all. And then Pittsburgh, Boston in the Eastern Conference Final. That's going to go ahead and be it for today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out, guys.